About 6 years ago or so, Prime Minister Netanyahu was speaking at a Christian media summit, and somebody asked him, and he said, you know what, yes, that's a good idea. I would love to appoint an ambassador specifically to the Christian world.
Isn't it time to have an emissary of your government to the Christian world?
Yes. Are you volunteering? Or?
Are you appointing?
Well, actually, I am in a position to appoint, and I think it's a great idea. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it. Thank you.
Hi, Prime Minister. I'm Catalin from
I just
Romania.
made a note for myself.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious. I think it's a very good idea.
Now, because of lots of elections and COVID and war, that never quite happened. What's your view of, would it make sense to appoint someone who's specifically an Israeli, to speak specifically to the Christian world? Because that's in the U.S., the Israeli ambassador to the U.S., the Israeli ambassador to England, Brazil, wherever. The Christians are part of their portfolio, but they don't have a specific focus. Is that a good idea, or is that sort of a diversion, a distraction?
Well, it should be considered, and I will consider that. But the most important thing is to understand that Christian believers are a natural allies and supporters of the state of Israel, and can be a great asset in our struggle for our rights, and not only in the U.S., but also in Brazil or in South
Africa,
Korea, in a lot of
Asia,
places.
absolutely.
And I will surely emphasize this issue to the ministry under me in order to be implemented. And what is the right structure to do it, you should consider. But the most important thing is to understand the idea itself.
Very interesting, okay? You heard me ask Gideon Sa'ar, are you open to appointing an ambassador specifically to the Christian world? Okay, Israel has never had an ambassador like this. This is something that Prime Minister Netanyahu had first discussed and said that he would commit to appointing such an ambassador. That was 6 years ago or so, and it hasn't happened. I'm not criticizing Netanyahu for it. There's been 5 elections here in Israel since then. There was COVID, there was the judicial reform debate, and of course there's been a year of war. But I would say it's interesting that Gideon Sa'ar gets this, that he sees that Christians, evangelical Christians specifically, but Christians generally, love Israel and are Israel's natural allies.